Saturday, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. So glad that you are here. We are doing a grocery haul and we got some fabulous deals today. So if you're interested in some great groceries, I love grocery hauls. I love seeing what other people are buying. And again, we went to our favorite store, which is Cermak. It's like a Mexican supermarket, and their prices and sales today were out of this world. 2 packages of tortillas, and these are just minimal ingredients, and it is GMO, non-GMO corn, sorry. So we got that. They had celery hearts. Look how gorgeous these are. 99 cents. Like, unbelievable. They also had cucumbers, 5 for $1.99. Like, as soon as we saw this, we're like, oh, we're juicing this week, so we're gonna do some juicing. We got some Roma tomatoes. I did get a basil plant yesterday over at Trader Joe's, so let's see how long it takes me to kill that. If you know, you know. They had strawberries on sale. They were 2 for $3, which isn't bad. I got some fresh spinach also to juice. Oh, this one's very, very heavy. Okay. So we got obviously some bananas. We love those on our overnight oats. My husband got more radishes. If you know, you know. There's certain things we get every week. I did get some spring onions. They were 3 for 99 cents. I just got one because I like to have them to top my soups and stuff. They had the sweet pepper, and they were like $1.50, so they were 2 for $3, which is crazy. Those are usually $3 each. Of course, we got pico de gallo. Oh, lemons. They actually had a bag of lemons for 99 cents. I was like, oh, perfect for juicing. Pinto beans or frijoles. You know my husband makes the best pinto beans, and we eat that all the time, and I mean all the time. I got some great carrot for juicing and for eating. Oh, gonna do a curry this week. So we're gonna do tacos on Tuesday, a curry this week, a pasta this week, and the leftovers will take care of lunches and stuff. I'm also gonna do obviously my potatoes, but I'll do a meal prep for you. Ginger, I'm going to do some like a golden milk paste, and I'm also going to do some ginger in our juicing. Some fresh beets, again, if you know, you know. More salsa. And we did get 1 package of the fresh Nepales, and then we did get a can of Nepales, and I love adding this. I took out my enchilada sauce from the freezer. I'm going to make some chorizo with that, and then I'm going to make a tofu scramble with that, and we like to put Nepales in it, which is great. It's a non-starchy, it's perfect, and it's good for you. Oh my god, these bags are so heavy. Okay. Got some celery for juicing. And again, I told you about the cucumbers, so those are the rest of them. There's 5 for $1.99. So we love doing like a cucumber salad, and for juicing, they had beautiful avocados. 2 bags for $3. It's normally $3 for 1 bag. Can you believe it? Oh, they also had russet potatoes or Idaho potatoes. $1.99. The cactus in a can. What else did we get? Oh, of course, jalapenos and a bag of onions. And all of that came to like $80. So we're eating good this week for sure. And I'm going to show you the meals as we kind of go through the week. And I hope you guys enjoy it. And don't forget, guys, we have a Facebook group. Come and join us. We do challenges, 50-50 plates, whatever. And also, don't forget to hit that thumbs up and hit that subscribe button, because we're going to be eating healthy. And remember, the motto on my channel this year is, well, for the rest of your life, but make the rest of your life the best of your life. So we'll see you when we're doing some meals. All right, the first thing I'm going to make this week for meal prep is going to be a tofu scramble, but with my chorizo. I'll link the chorizo video up here, and my recipe's on my website, so go on over there and check that out. And we're gonna add in some fresh Nepalese today. Got some fresh Nepalese. And I'm gonna add in just some mushrooms. So the Nepalese will take a little bit to cook. So I'm going to start the Nepalese and the mushrooms, and then it's just making a regular tofu scramble, and we're gonna add in our delicious spicy chorizo. Okay, so we're warming up our pan. I'm going to use a little bit of veggie broth. And again, you can make your own like I do. You can use bouillon, whatever. You could use water. I'm just trying to impart a little bit more flavor, and I'm going to put in the Nepalese and the mushrooms. I left the mushrooms in a good kind of chunk, just so it'll give it that mimic of meat. And then we're just gonna saute these until they soften. Now that our mushrooms and Nepalese are all cooked down, we're just going to add in our tofu. And I just like to crumble it with my hand. And I don't normally press my tofu for a tofu scramble. I like it to be soft and kind of eggy. I'm gonna add some turmeric. I'm also gonna add in a little bit of black salt, but just a tad, just to make those a little eggier. And if you don't know what black salt is or calamanak, it's just a salt, but it has like a sulfury taste. So it mimics what real eggs would smell like. We're gonna let this cook. Now we're gonna add in some of our chorizo. This chorizo is so economical to make yourself. And then you can adjust any kind of flavorings, and this basically has no fat in it. All right, so I keep adding a little bit of veggie broth because I want it to be more scramble eggy and not as dry. So now it's nice and fluffy and delicious. So we're all set for this breakfast. And of course, you know, a lot of times we do overnight oats depending on our mood, but I like to switch back and forth. So we're all set. So for juicing, I'm going to do some carrots, some apple, a lemon, some ginger that I've peeled. I'm going to peel the beet, or I'm going to cut the beet up, I should say, and celery. Those are our favorite. That's our favorite. Oh, and spinach. We're going to add some spinach to that. So let's make some juice. All right, so let's get juicing. I have an older juicer. And again, I've had it for probably 20 years, and I do juicing here and there, just depending on how I'm feeling. So let's start juicing. You always start with something that's more wet, which would be like the celery or the apple. I find it easier to start with the celery, and you want to start it first. So I'm going to start with my machine on, and I'm going to start with celery. I like to put in things with higher water content first, and then alternate between that and lower water content. So spinach is one that's notoriously harder to use. So we're going to put that in, and then we're just going to run down through our beets and go back and forth with our carrots, and then citrus, apples, cucumbers, whatever you're using. And actually, I forgot to use cucumber today, but I normally do put that in my juice. And then you're just going to keep doing it till all of your items are used up. So this was a winner. Again, always, I actually forgot to put the cucumber in. That's another one that we always put in. But I have lots of cucumbers, so I'll be juicing again tomorrow. And if you don't have a juicer, I'm going to show you coming up how you can make your own fresh juice at home without having to buy a big old juicer like I have, because I have another way of doing it. But this is delicious, and just so you know, I don't use this as a meal supplement or anything. It's just a way of getting a lot of nutrients in at one time. And we honestly just really love it. And again, it's low calorie. It's all just vegetables. It's all pure. We make it ourselves. So cheers. Now, if you juice, tell me what your favorite juices are. Okay, I promised you I was going to show you how to make juice without actually buying a juicer. And it's very simple. It's this. It's a DHDH juice presser. And I like this because I have one kind of in Mexico, so I can also juice without having to have my big juicer, of course. And it just makes things so simple. Just strains out kind of the pulp for you. So what we're going to do is, you do need a blender. So what I'm going to do is, I have some cucumber. I'm going to put in some spinach. I'm keeping this one simple. I'm just going to do some celery and some apple. And I am going to put a little bit of filtered water just to help it blend. Okay, and then we'll just see if we need more. Once you have everything blended well, we are going to pour this into our strainer. And as you can see, it's already going down. The juice will be saved at the bottom, and then you'll be able just to pour it out into a glass. I'm just going to dump all that in. We put on the top, and then we just press down gently, and the juice will come out and the pulp will stay in. I think this is the, oh my goodness, one of the best things I've ever found. And it's really easy just to make a quick juice. You could also put more water in, less water in. I just do enough until that looks like it's done. Let me get a nice glass here, and then you're just going to pour out your juice. Easy peasy. And even if you still have some in here that you're still pumping, that's pretty well all done. Wasn't that easy? So simple, so easy, and so delicious. I love fresh juice all the time. And don't worry, you still get some of the pulp. It doesn't all go away, but it basically filters it right out. Super easy to clean. And again, I just love mine. Super easy to clean and have. So guys, I hope you'll try some juicing once in a while. And thank you for joining me for this video. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Give this a big thumbs up, and join us on our Facebook group. I'd love to see you guys over there. Until next time, guys, I'm in the kitchen and we're cooking vegan with Vicki-Lynne.